And good morning. Nice. It all worked just on dot today. Okay, let me see how I can record by any chance the Telegram channel. There we go. There we go. Sweet. Ding, and here we are. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I am very happy to be with you together again this morning. Quite a day yesterday. A lot of energy being pushed by mom. It's just amazing. Wow. And it really is kind of like that surfing game, either you're riding the wave or you're crashing. Stay high. We're gonna discover in this live stream a little bit more about the portal that we have today, again, what that means, what the Schumann is up to, and how you can make sure that you are riding those waves rather than crashing into the ocean. I'm gonna wait a little bit until more love angels gonna jump on. Good morning, Telegram. Lots of love to you guys. I've spent quite some moments yesterday on the Telegram channel just diving in and scrolling through. I've been myself researching conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff since like 2014. But what is happening right now, those newest events, it's really interesting to just watch it, to watch their ridiculousness almost. And yeah, it is a movie. It is a movie that's playing out there. Who knows if all that is even happening that they say in mainstream media, for example. At the same time, who knows, what is all happening behind the scenes that they don't tell you. So it's really exciting times. I love you all so much. Thank you guys for being here. And I definitely am longing for a message for mom. I feel I'm gonna need one today, right in the beginning of the stream. First, listen to mama. So thank you all for streaming into the love stream. I love you all, love all around the world. It's amazing, it's grand, it's Ascension. I've been working yesterday on some crystal school content about one of the councils, transitionary councils. So that's very exciting as well. What is all coming together and building and just being co-created and manifested through all of you together with us, with Mother, and grateful for it all. All righty, I feel we have a couple people in Telegram is full already. That is awesome. All right, I'm gonna make sure that the volume on the video is nice and loud so you guys can hear the message as well, and everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and elsewhere will see. There we go. And I'll turn it maybe. Oops.
The biggest mistake women can make when it comes...
All right, try again. There we go.
Pre-first contact information. The true soul experience. The lost sense. Pre-first contact update of the highest truths. The truth and love only your soul can hear and understand. This is a very high vibrational message. Open up and feel this in your soul. If you do, you will have a light-on experience similar to how a Christmas tree lights up. Special note about this message. Notice your feelings and your body sensations as you listen to this message. Allow your inner soul to feel the truth in every word. If you can feel the love and truth, this is an indicator that you have reconnected to your soul. If you are not connected into your soul, you will not have the light up experience. This is your indicator of being awake or asleep. What happens when you find love? You stop looking for it. The soul experience, the reconnection to love equals source. Love from the Galactic Federation of Light, the Kingdom Company of Heaven. We are your family of light from the stars, the alone, the celestial. We are your Earth allies, the ground crew for first contact. We are in complete contact with our fleet and flagship, the Eye of Ra, Heart of Light. Also present in the physical manifest with you is us, Mother and Father God. The Father, Mother God, I am, the connection to all that is. Your parents of creation. No matter how many of you run from this truth, it remains the truth. We are here in service to you, all of humanity and all of creation. We love you unconditionally. Thank you for being happy we are here and sharing the truth with others. Greetings, many blessings, miracles, many moments of gratitude, and magical synchronistic events. Today we are going to discuss the experience of the soul. The soul does not experience in 2D duality perception, which is where most of humanity is currently, the old paradigm, the game of illusion. 2D is a lie because it is based on fantasy and illusion, and a soul only knows and understands and feels the language of love. Yes, each of you have a soul. A soul was a requirement to be born into this realm. Your soul is your light, the connection to the divine, to spirit. The soul can feel. This is the sense you lost while in illusion, while in duality. You lost your feeling centers, which is your connection to your soul and to source, equal the all. These feeling centers are what we are all assisting the planet into awakening, this lost sense. The light within you is how you regain your senses back. It is the missing link that connects everything back together again, so to speak. This is the same as the sixth sense. However, there is more to this. Because feelings are love, and love is creation. Therefore, the feeling is always becoming grander and grander and always expanding. Without these feeling centers, you cannot hear love calling you, because love is getting a busy signal, no connection. This is the very reason many of you listening to our messages have huge resistance to the light of God, equal love, equal highest truth, which is us. When you make the connection to you and your soul that reconnects you to the all, then you're able to really hear us. We honor those who keep listening and reading and sharing our messages, and we are sure this has benefited you tremendously. And we've experienced this truth. Many of you are awakening into you, and you're beginning to feel. The feelings may feel odd for a moment, but if you take a moment and breathe, you will remember they are natural, and you had just forgotten. The only language of the soul is love. All feelings can be our love. Love is all which exists. We have made the connections to our feeling centers. This means all lights are on and all of our senses are reconnected. And now we wait patiently for everyone on the planet to connect in. The awakening on this planet is inevitable. Now, how one experiences their awakening is up to them. It only took two souls to reconnect as one whole to open up the door of love. Some call it the spark that lit the fire and that opened the door into the kingdom of heaven on earth. Father God and I have accomplished this. This turns all flames on without question because creation. This is creation. Your feeling centers are being reconnected, which means the right and left brain are fusing back together and balanced harmonics are occurring through this process. There is only one love, and we are all a part of this one love. Everything within creation is just one love. The key to awaken is to fall in love with yourself. Once this occurs, love takes over, and then the lights come on as you understand what love truly is. Love is you and everything. Then you realize the connection to all that is. When you fall in love with yourself, the experience is an awakening from within your soul. Once this connection is made, then you can hear love speaking to you, calling you. Then your path and journey home truly begins. And we greet you into the kingdom of heaven on earth. We can share with you how love feels to us in our experience of love. The unique aspect about each of us, all created from love, is that the experiences are similar, but they are not the same. In the kingdom of heaven on earth, we are all parts that make the whole. Can we say all together now? So, each of our unique experiences in the oneness energy contributes to the whole, because the total of us are greater than the sum of the parts. This occurs as we awaken and reconnect our souls to Source. Then we are in service to love, which is the one. We then become co-creators with creation and love. Each of us in love contributing to the all always makes for grander experiences. In true reality, which means you have reconnected your feelings to your soul, to Source, you have the soul experience of love and creation, always in motion creating. This is the same as the present moment of now. This is also called the unknowable. And the unknowable is where creation and love come together to create more brilliance. And this only occurs in the present moment of now. You are unable to have this experience until you have reconnected your God self to your soul self. Once you make the reconnection to your soul, you are then able to hear real love and truth. The feeling can be described as a tingling body sensation throughout the body, and the feeling of resistance to the truth is an experience of a knot in the stomach area. This is fear. If you have this experience, breathe through it to unblock the energy. The knot occurs as you block the energy of truth. Since truth is energy in its purest and highest form, it will most likely be blocked in this area because once the energy reaches your heart chakra, it connects in immediately. So it's blocked before this occurs. Now, when you are connected in the soul, with the soul speaks to you through the feeling centers, described as a tingling body sensation, like a current of electricity running through your body, which makes the hair on your body raise as well. This is an unmistakable experience and feeling. This will be very recognizable and noticeable, and only occurs when love and truth are completely present. All your soul, equal higher self, equal God self, can comprehend, all it can comprehend is love and truth. Again, the soul has no connection to illusion or 2D duality perception, because illusion is, or the ego, is the disconnection from yourself, from your soul. When you reconnect your feeling centers, then your soul lets you know. As we said, it's undeniable. Now, when you experience the feelings, do not hold on to them. You block the other experiences that are coming when you hold on to them, because love is a free energy, free flowing. If you hold on to one experience, you miss the next one coming. Everything we share with you in our messages, we have experienced, and experience is the same as wisdom. We provide you the information so you have reference points, and these are the light posts or beacons that are your guides, your guideposts of love and truth. Once you connect to your soul completely and immediately, your vibrational frequency begins to raise, and you become more and more present. The light that is flame on inside, because of this connection, begins transforming you back to a complete feeling and experiencing being. Your body hologram will actually begin vibrating in the love frequency, which is a constant feeling of connection to soul source, such as the tingling sensation in the body we have described. This is the soul saying yes. I, Mother God, feel this as a body sensation that comes up through my feet, and the hair on my body stands up. Electricity experience. When you are in this complete state of feeling and allowing the love vibrational frequency to flow through you, you are then completely connected in. This is the state Father God and I are in, the unified field, as we are submersed in the love called God everywhere present. What we are sharing with you is an experience every soul on this planet is yearning for. And this is why love is so contagious. And truth is contagious too. Through this connection, and since love is self-correcting, which self-corrects everything, love heals. It's you that has to open this door, however, and let the love in by loving the self. This is the beginning of the transformation of the light bodies once one reaches this state of vibrational frequency. The vibrational frequency is simple because all it is love. This is the only language the soul understands. This is when your soul says, I am free. This experience is complete and total presentness in the now, equal ascension, connected to soul, source, truth, love, and the oneness energy. The soul language is the only language in true reality and the kingdom of heaven on earth. This is the language we all share together in this one love we all share together. This is the one and only real language, and as you awaken, you will remember all which is connected to the soul language multidimensionally. And transmission in all love is unconditionally. We are so in love with humanity. Love the Earth allies.
Wow. Wow. Nice. It's funny, like I don't even know what I pick when I get pings for those videos. And yay, I love you all. Welcome, welcome. And yes, Roxy said it's one of her favorite videos of mom, and it definitely is an amazing video. Ooh, let there be light. Here we go. Wow, yes, beautiful. One thing that comes back to me is how mom said that the soul, your soul, is trying to call you, trying to reach you, and there's a busy sign. Because at some point, we picked up that line and we're like, yeah, I'm looking for God. Hello, hello, God. And then we started to look, started to search outside of us. Where is God? What is that concept of God? And how can we, find God? Everyone has certain expectations of, what God would do for them or why they want to, find God. And then the most important thing is we forget that it's our soul we have to connect to. We can, search near and far as much as we want, but we will find God only deep within. Mom described it really, really beautifully with the feeling centers. And I was talking yesterday about like the cells in their membrane. And one thing that video shared as well is that your soul, meaning the essence, the being, the energy of you as your true self, is not in the body. It's not like right here in the heart, that's where my soul is, or here, or in the belly. Like, no, in none of those specific physical places is, our soul really in there. So what is soul? The soul, as Einstein said, is the field. It's part of this field of oneness of energy, which expresses itself in very unique ways depending on the energetic blueprint that we have. So truly, you are part of God, God with God. And many years when I, kind of like tapped in or tried to visualize, try to get an image of God, I would always see this nebula field of light where like all those little connections come off like light beams, and basically everyone else is connected with that. And it's kind of beautiful to feel into that way. Like our soul comes from this unity pool of consciousness. And we are literally, God. We are one part of source, one light of source. And I love how Mom just has so much, compassion and love and vibration of every single one of her words that encourages you to find that light, to find that ecstasy space of joy and this magical realm, basically. And it's beautiful as well because our mind is trying to drag us again, somewhere external, something big, a big event or whatever. But Mom said it, ascension is in every moment you are present. So now and now and now, and I could keep going on until now is like, the day is over. It's not a linear thing. That's the beautiful thing. It's not like, oh, there's this big flash of light and then boom, we're all ascended and then we're light beings and just wobble around Earth or something. No, first of all, this is the vessel you have, but it is more like a conduit of energy. You're a conduit to your own soul. You are a conduit to this expression of energy, of light, of love that you can bring in. And one big part of that is, reopening those feeling centers. And the research that I did showed how our cell membrane, and we have, billions and trillions of cells that make our body up, they have those little transmitters like antennas that can receive information and give out information. And I love to visualize, and before I used to love to visualize the light really in streaming, coming into every cell. Like I kind of like saw the zoom into my body until you only have those atoms. That was a nuts vision that I had. And literally everyone was like pew, 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 lighting up as soon as this like just energy wave hit my body. And it was just, inside basically was only light. It was truly amazing. And I feel that's exactly what mom says as well. When you have your feeling centers online, when they are open, when you are open enough to receive that energy, to harvest that energy, to use it for the greatest good of all. It's the circle, it always comes back, like we receive source energy. I would love to show the shoe in a second. And in waves, that energy comes to us. So now what do we do with that? Are you riding the waves or are you crashing, is what I asked before. And I just have to watch one of those videos for mom, and I feel like I'm gonna ride every wave again. I love her so much. Every word she speaks is just profound in every present moment. So how do we ride those waves? When the energy comes, it's all about how conscious are you? How aware are you? How present in the moment of now are you? In every moment. Feel your body. Like mom said, your soul is communicating with you, with this, consciousness you bring into this realm through your body. So if something starts to feel really off all of a sudden and your stomach is a little bit twisting or something, ask why, tap in, take a deep breath and feel into, okay, why? And, when something, that's what mom said as well. If something feels like it's coming from the guts, like, in 3D, people would say you have to decide from the guts. That is the ego. That is the lower, it's below the heart. If you feel into things, really feel into your heart, you can hold your hand in front of your heart space, in front of the chest, and really breathe into there. Envision just light in your diamond heart, and then ask the questions. Faith spelled out means find answers in the heart. Really beautiful. The most important thing to ride those waves and to be, I would say, solid enough to not be crashed. What is it that you do? If we want to build something, you need a solid fundament. You need something where you can truly trust, where okay, these are my tools, and that's what I can, choose to use if necessary. So tools can be, for example, the mirror technique. I love you, Bobby, so much. She's taking on a shit ton, and everyone has their unique contract. What I really love about Bobby is no matter what, she's like, okay, I'm going to go in front of the mirror now. Like she's asking the angels and she's honoring the guidance she's getting. Go in front of the mirror, because sometimes the most important thing you have to hear from yourself is that you are love and you are trust, you are a light, and you are gonna go through there, and it's gonna be okay on the other side of this experience. This tenacity to push through, the trust and faith in yourself can sometimes just be rattled, and you're literally in your mind spinning about something. So one beautiful way to immediately come back to your heart is stand in front of the mirror and look yourself deep into the eyes. And I, for myself, to be honest, don't have to say something. If I'm like, going through something and I step in front of the mirror and just look in my eyes, I start bursting tears. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I am love. I got this. I know I got this. And then, my legs start to light up, or your soul, your body will show you everything is okay. Mom's always there. You can't edge her out. That's what the ego tries, and it doesn't work. Every single day, Bobby says, yes, every single day, cheer yourself up. You're your best cheerleader. That's what I love to tell people on the sessions. Because a lot of times, when we're so in 3D or, 2D, how mom even said, we're always so depending on others. And we have this big belief system and assumption that others are responsible for our happiness. They're not. They better deal with their own stuff, and you deal with yours. You're your grandest cheerleader. No matter if you start singing to yourself in moments anxiety hits you, or if literally every 15-20 minutes on a day you just going through it, you stand in front of the mirror and be like, you still got this. I'm still love. I'm still trust. I'm still breathing. And I'm going to go get some ice cream now. Whatever brings you joy, you know, like it's really okay. Another beautiful thing to really anchor in those energies that are coming to ride those waves. And it is a portal day today. 17, Q, I love you. Queen Mama. The 17 adds up to 8. So another 8-8 portal. Another amazing way is the tree meditation. Again, super simple, but also something your ego tries to give you super resistance to because it is so simple. What it is, you sit with a tree and you be love. And I feel the highest focus in that discipline, self-love discipline, is to truly let go of everything, to truly allow yourself to focus just on your breath, allow yourself to really sink into your being. Don't close your eyes, keep them open. It's always beautiful to like really connect. I appreciate trees that are so big that you can sit and then kind of like see, you know, the leaves as well. And I imagine or visualize how this emerald green shield of just plasma basically wraps around, you know, the tree. It has this bubble of protection. I really love to combine it with the sun gazing and allow that, you know, healing warm sunlight to come in. But either way, what you want to do is you cut your cords. That means you literally state, I cut all cords, I cut all cords, I cut all energetic cords connected to anyone, anything, anywhere in lower frequencies. Done, gone, poof, send it away. Give it to the tree. Literally, the tree has such a high vibrational field, such connected, so deep rooted into Mother Earth, so beautifully stretched up into Father Sky, that all lower energy, all lower frequencies are instantly transmuted. And you'll feel this, nice. And then it's gone. Thank you, little tree. I already feel it. I love those trees inside. It's so freaking cute. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 of those trees. And many, many more outside that we planted. Many new trees, baby trees that we've been planting because they're such great friends. They're angels. They produce the air we breathe. So why not sitting down for a couple of minutes and just even, you know, giving your love and your gratitude towards the tree. I mean, you know, that fella is one of the reasons why you're alive and why you're breathing. So I feel that's something more than magical and miraculous, to feel into the process that we breathe in and breathe out, and the trees breathe in, breathe out, basically in perfect just symbiosis, like this, you know, infinity sign, in and out. Energy never leaves. It can't be just gone. So it always goes from the one to the other. So you're giving your energy, your love to the tree, helps the tree grow, helps the tree give back to you again. Really anchoring in those energy waves means letting go. That's what Mom said as well. On the one hand, like I just described, cutting cords and letting go of anything and everything in lower energies and all attachments to that. And on the other side as well, letting go of those experiences. There's many magical moments, and Mom always said, write it down. Take a little note. Always with the time. It's beautiful, synchronistic sometimes with the times. And then you can write down, you know, the beautiful thing that just happened, the synchronicity that just was there or something. But if you, like Mom described, if you're holding on to that, same with those portal energies or, you know, any energy incoming, if you're holding on to something, you are creating a block for the new to come in. There's obviously, something already there, an experience that had happened in the past that we're still holding so present because it felt so amazing, because it was the first time you really had body light ups. Well, guess what? It's only getting grander in every moment and moment and moment. It's getting only grander, and more magic comes in. And one thing that I really love about the video that I have experienced yesterday a lot was this oneness feeling. It's nothing big, like, whoa, I'm hit with that wave of oneness right now. It doesn't have to be like that. But it's this feeling that literally every cell of my body feels so peacefully vibrating in love. I feel mom in my heart. I feel dad in my heart. And with that, all of creation, like everything around me, had some really magical experiences yesterday where at one point, I don't even know, like 5 Bambis and 2 deers were like 5 feet around me, basically, really curious. And I just sat there, I sun gazed, I was with a tree, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And, that's magic. Not everyone would honor or appreciate for what it truly is, because in my eyes it's a true miracle. It was beautiful to be so close to these animals and to connect into this field of unconditional love. It was really, really amazing. And I just mentioned another thing, sun gazing. Sun gazing is something that I have heard from my sister the very first time, way before mom. It is one of the spiritual disciplines, and it literally helps you to anchor in the highest lights. And there's many people out there who's like, you can't stare in the sun, oh my God, it's gonna burn your eyes. No, it's not. No, it's not. Experience is wisdom. There are no many people that do that. It definitely has to come with the right energy and intention. Whenever you put force onto something and try to push something, it isn't the highest. And you always go, around with things with compassion and love and patience. So if you've never sun gazed before, what I feel is really, really helpful is finding that space under a tree or with a tree where you can see the sun basically through the leaves, so that you then can choose by kind of how you sit, how much of that sun really hits your eyes. It's kind of like in the half shade of it. It's a beautiful way to begin with. Another way would be like first one eye and then the other eye, but I personally feel, I don't know, it doesn't resonate with me. It feels like you're separating the eyes, and I don't know. I really loved doing it through the leaves. And my sister, that's an amazing experience. And again, experience is wisdom. So she had this experience. No one can deny it. For everyone that's saying out there that looking at the sun hurts your sun, it's the opposite. They flipped it. They flipped it all. My sister was able, after a couple of hours sun gazing in the morning and in the evening, like she always had an hour with sunset and an hour with sunrise, that she would sun gaze while she was traveling through South America. And that healed her eyes so much and basically helped her hold this light so much that in moments when she was in the jungle at night with clouds where it's supposed to be like black as night, she was able to see. She saw what was around her. I had experiences like that, not that extreme at all, but I felt like, oh, I see a little bit better at night. Sun gazing is an amazing way to receive all those light codes. Like I literally sit and, have some sort of little mantra or just, words that flow and come of, gratitude. Thank you, mom, for those light codes, the rainbow codes. I receive, I'm open, I receive, thank you. Something like that. Like you speak to your atoms to receive that light, to anchor in that light. And literally, that is what you're doing. The eyes are the window to the soul, is one phrase that is said. And I feel with the sun gazing, it's beautiful because you're literally allowing this pure light to stream in through the window of your soul into your body, just illuminating everything. And obviously, when there is light, there cannot be darkness. It can't. So to ride the waves rather than crash the waves, every single day sun gazing is a beautiful thing. Early morning sunset, evening, no, early morning sunrise, or in the evening for the sunset. That's when the sun is the softest, basically. I know Cherry does some funny things where she like opens her mouth so that the sun is basically hitting the back of her mouth. When I had my tonsillitis, like my throat was freaking red and infected, I did that. I was like, all right, every day, twice, 10 minutes, I'm gonna, shoot for sun gazing. Whenever I have a wound on my body, I like to have it in the sun. And I was amazingly fast healed on my throat. So that's brilliant. That's really brilliant. And I'm getting pinged to share that all of those disciplines, whether it is the mirror technique, the sun gazing, the tree meditation, or automatic writing, for example, where you sit down, paper and pen, you just let it flow. Don't judge your words. Don't judge what you're writing. It can be crap and bullshit. It doesn't have to sound great or anything. You're just letting it out. All of those assist you with your embodiment when you do it every day. Every day. Beautiful wisdom that mom shared with us is that the ego cannot be consistent. The ego has behavior that comes, every day, this routine, this robotic behavior. But what we are looking at for this is divine consistency. Having the strive, having the motivation for yourself, having enough love for yourself that you are doing it every day. Because when you are consistent, you are feeling the change. And how mom said, like her and father, she did ascend, she is in the etheric, meaning they're obviously back together. So the lights are switched on. And that's something I feel you can truly see in the sessions that I had in the past couple of weeks with new beings. All of you on Telegram, we're on 40,000. We're over 40,000 people now from all over the globe. That's freaking amazing. I love you all. Shout out to Telegram. And all of your lights are being switched on. Everyone is experiencing one way or the other this switch on. It is a personal choice. That's basically the end of free will. Is your choice whether you feel your love, you get into your heart, you express that love and light that you are, or you don't. Like at this point, there are people out there with 2, 3 jabs up their arm, whatever they're doing, so limited, so blocked through all those, chemicals and chips and just those deep belief system, all those deep sleeping sheep that are still under the illusion that mainstream media has any sort of truth. Even they feel this light, if they want it or not. It's collective. I wanted to share the picture of the Schumann. Thank you for hearting me, angels. There we go. For you guys in Telegram, it's funny. I'm showing it off of the Telegram channel, so y'all have it in there. But my phone doesn't flip. Here we go. Nice. So this, beloved brothers and sisters, is the Schumann as of 2 hours ago. And I feel in moments in which the Schumann is not having those extreme sparks, there's not enough shared about it. You know what I mean? Like if there's this huge sparks or in blackout or whiteout, everyone's talking about it. In this case, you don't have like those huge sparks. You have, let me see here in the, so this is later. This is more towards the present moment, basically. And you can see there was a little outburst like right here. There we go. And something else right there, a push of wave. But what I really feel is interesting are all those lines in general, like the green lines that go like this and now like this. If we would pull up a Schumann resonance from, a year ago, it didn't look at all like that. You can see how this grid, this green grid is turned on. So basically the general frequency is rising, not only in those sparks and spikes, but what it did is it activated this grid of light. Pyramids are activated. We are getting activated. The planet is activated. This grid is like the heartbeat. And I had really crazy experiences of being barefoot outside, grounding, deeply connecting with mother, and then really feeling a heartbeat, almost like a really, soft vibrational heartbeat that was there. And yeah, that's amazing. And that's what this rehearts me to, or rehearts me about, whichever. Nice. May the hands that work the metaphysical and physical land be touched by the divine hands of God. That's beautiful. Good morning. What is that? Telegram? Okay, Brandon Roberts. Telegram is a beautiful app that has not much censorship. And we have an amazing disclosure channel there with about 40,000 people in there. And the grid that I was talking about was in the Schumann resonance. Love you, Virginia. I love you all so much. And I do love what Anna said. May every hand that is, working the land be touched by the hand of God. And that's something that I feel, many, 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 many beings out there, they are feeling it, consciously. They are aware there is something going on. But the girl said it the other day on their stream. They still are stuck in this belief system that, for example, Jesus was a man. You can be a very woke person, but still have, certain belief systems that hold you in some sort of box. And the way to go until every box in everyone's mind and limitation is dissolved might be still, a moment to go. But I want to heart you guys to really trust in the plan and have the patience. I mean, compared to eternity, the happenings that we are seeing now, the unfolding and how long it's going to take, it's a wink. It's compared to eternity, it's nothing. It's one drop of, this ocean of time. And one beautiful thing that Mom said in her video was that we connected are greater than the ones in separation. So even though the beings that are awoke, the beings that are actually doing their spiritual work, the beings that are, truly connected with Mom, had their sessions, are participating in everything, even though all of those is a very small group. And I'm going to do the circle bigger and include all the light workers that are actually aware there is an ascension. All of you, 40,000 Telegram listeners that are, one way or the other, raising their vibration, receiving truth and disclosure. We are a small part compared to 8 billion people. But the light that we're gifted by God the amount of light God is able to push through us is intense. It's greater than their separation sleepiness. And I know I'm saying that because sometimes you can look around and you go like, holy shoots, like when can we finally get it all? Like, can we please just all wake up? Like, it's getting ridiculous. It just is, 3D, 2D sometimes just doesn't make sense. So to dissolve that little bit of frustration, realize that even though they are more, maybe, I don't even know at this point, we could have been changed already. But if you look at, the collective consciousness out there, that is still very much following the narrative of the illusion, because they are separated, because they are blocking themselves through fear, because they are not in their power. We, the ones that are awoke, aware, doing the work, holding the light, pushing this energy, we're still brighter. That energy is still grander and bigger. Why? Because God made sure that all the angels she hand selected and brought here on the planet, each one of you that signed up their soul contract and jumped down that rainbow tube and is here now. Mom gave you so much divine strength and power that if you so choose to grab that freedom, to stand in your truth, to go, against the stream everyone is following, you are emitting so much light and so much energy that love is always stronger than anything else. You are illuminating this reality with the light that you bring in. You are an amazing royal angel. That's how Mom literally called us. That's how she is calling us. We are her royal angels. So I would say it's about time to stand up and grab that royalty, grab this angelic magic that we are, and really get them all with our laughter, with our joy, with the simple fact that we're not running around in our minds spinning about what to do next week. No, we're running around following our angel guidance, because we know there is a higher truth guiding us. And we know we don't have to worry about anything, nothing at all. It's all taken care of. I saw a meme yesterday that said, it was like a really funny face. Hold on, I feel I'm gonna show it for the ones that are able to see it. I'm gonna say what it says for the ones on Telegram. It's too funny. Okay, you gotta look at that face. Really quick. That's the face to the meme. And it says, when you realize that you don't actually create abundance, abundance is always present. You just create limitations. I'm gonna check the comments real quick. Oh my God, I love you all so much. I love you so, so much. Yes, so re-heart that God's love is always there. We are already in paradise. Abundance is everywhere present. It's you choosing to block. It's you forgetting your connectedness. So abundance is always there. Love is always there. If you don't experience it, if you're not in joy, if you're, having a bad day, if you feel like you're lacking anything, I lack the time to relaxation, I lack money, I lack friends, whatever it is, it's a lie. It's your limitation. Abundance is already there. And that's one big part how we can flip this game in an instant. The heart that it's created by a program. simply by stating, I am my organic, whole light being. I command all of my atoms into right action. You choose to let go of that program. You choose to let go of all those lies. And you do it over and over and over again. Because one thing that what I already said, the ego does, it's very robotic. It's almost like, when you listen to music, that advertisement, it keeps coming back every couple of minutes. It keeps coming back. It tries to get you. Your mind, your thoughts, they keep trying to come back. They keep trying to come back. And I felt yesterday and today it was challenging for me to truly stay present. And I had like constantly, I can't even tell how often, but so often it's like, okay, I let it go. Like this ping from the angels to like, watch out. Don't attach to that thought. Don't attach to what is coming through right now. Just allow it to move through you. When it is anything lower, it's not real. Let it pass through. It's all you gotta do. You don't have to attach to it. You don't have to take it personally. You don't have to even think, actively about it. If you feel this wave of just bleh, whatever emotion it is, if it is sadness, if it is judging, if it is doubt, you don't have to pay attention. It's just an emotion. It's coming through. Why? Because you're so freaking strong, you can transform it. It's that easy. You're like, poof. All right, back to love. Sometimes it helps to pull a beautiful card from the most amazing card deck ever. That's what I'm going to do. You guys are so welcome. I love you so much. Yes, Peggy says, the sun upgrades DNA, the moon strengthens psychic abilities. Oh. All right, the comments slipped down. I can't read the rest, but I really love that. And oh my goodness, yesterday when I lay down to rest, I was able to see the moon through the leaves of a tree. And it was this constant, like a sparkling rainbow diamond. So amazing. Like we say, magic is already there. The question is, are you allowing it in your life or not? I would say choose love, jump on that love train and ride it home with mom. Okay. Interesting. No. It's this one. Yay. Yes. 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 That's a beautiful picture. Okay. So the card today, which is one of the beautiful divine traits that mom taught us. Mama God. There we go. Yay. She is the queen of all bees at the beach on this picture. It is the divine present moment of now. It is within that present moment of now that all possibilities exist and the door to the highest path opens to Mother's grandest dreams of love. Dwelling on the past is depression. Thinking about the future is anxiety. We are safe and secure from all ego attacks only in the now. And it's beautiful because how it starts is you drift into the past or the future in your thoughts. Next thing you know, the ego comes in and, something happens or you hit it's funny. Yesterday I was cleaning and literally whenever I slipped out of meditation and attached to some sort of thought too long, one time I hit my toe, one time I hit my elbow, one time I swallowed wrong and had to cough and I'm like, shit, you got me. Okay. Cutting cords, back to the present moment of now. And it's funny to realize that you're not alone in the present moment of now. All possibilities are there And all of creation is there too. You have an angel support system with you, around you. Beautiful love beings, entities of the light around you, with you, your guards and guardians. That's the word. They're always with you. So if you're open and allow them to, they'll definitely guide you and show you and give you awareness of what's going on and where are you at. There's only one place to be: divine present moment of now. Amazing, beautiful. There is many ways of how the highest timeline looks like. To be honest, it's very individual. If for me the highest would be, for example, to, I don't know, I feel this like absolute bliss, joy, explosion bringing experience would be go to ride horses for me. Everyone else has a different, one thing where they know this is going to bring me, the biggest explosion of joy. Go for it. Go for it. Especially today, it's another 8/8 portal. Stay active. Stay moving that energy. Don't get into stagnation by, sitting around for hours, for example. Feel into what is it that you can create today? What is it that you can sort out and let go today? What is it that brings you this just poof explosion of joy and bliss and feeling of really being alive? You can, it even can be going on a run or going to swim or just listening to your favorite music and rocking the living room. Be open, be playful, be love, and be the light you can be. No matter what is coming to you, know in the present moment of now, you're so safe, you're so secure, you're blessed, you're unconditionally loved in every moment. There is nothing that can happen that is bad. There's no judgments. If you go through something, then it can be a lesson. It can be an experience that is challenging. But guess what? You are a strong freaking barrier of life, of love, of light. I love you all so very much. Let's feel into it. It's the 17th. I know the Crystal School workshop is going. I did mention the transitionary government. That will be content of the Crystal School curriculum next month. Check out on the Crystal School website, which is, let me get you the link. Crystal School, Mother Earth crystalschools.org. Mother Earth crystalschools.org. Check it out. You'll find all the curriculums. And then New Earth Transitionary Government.org. You will find everything about the transitionary government. And the ground crew team will have our website, 5dfulldisclosure.org, where you can find everything about Mother God, the sessions that you can have with us, the ground crew team. We love you all unconditionally and with all of our hearts. I send you all a big hug. Unconditional love to all of you on Telegram. Thank you for being with me this morning. I hope you all will have an amazing day, night, afternoon, wherever you are on this planet. It doesn't matter. We're all ascending together. Woo! Get it, mama. I love you all so much. I'm going to speak the Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Woo! Stay divine, everybody.